What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a while. Back on the Phantasy Star Online 2 grind. Haven't so much been falling back in love with the game as I have been mercilessly grinding to get me a Liberate. Yes, I know we're going to get free Liberates in the future, but I started on this before I knew that, okay? I see it as a win-win though. I do primarily use two characters, so having two characters with a Liberate or a Lightstream Gunblade seems kind of fun. But that's not what you're really here for. Alright, let's get into it. Just so we're clear, this class is not out in North America. More than likely, you will not see this class either until January or February. I am sorry. It's called Luster. Alright, so we're going to start off by just reading some basic facts about it, and I'll make sure that there's footage ripped from the explanation/demonstration Sega did earlier today. Dylan, whenever you get to this part where I'm talking directly to you, hey, if you can, feel free to splice in sizzle reel type stuff. Don't just show them random Japanese text that people can't read, because I'm going to read the translations of it anyway, courtesy of bump.org. Shout out to Michael Richardson and his crew. I see you. And yes, so let's get started. First and foremost, the new successor /advanced/Scion class is called Luster. For those non-native English speakers, a luster is basically how light is shining, or something that is considered to have a premium level of reflectiveness. Actually, why am I bullshitting? I don't know the proper way to explain this. And now for a lesson with British Google. Hey Google, definition of luster.
Here's the definition of luster: a gentle sheen or soft glow, especially that of a partly reflective surface.
British Google has now spoken. So yeah, what is Luster? Luster is the fourth advancement class and is a high-speed action class that utilizes gunblades only. Does not have access to techniques, however, it will have support text through special actions and class skills. At least that's what we already knew from the data mine, but now they're confirming it. It has 3 different elemental styles it can swap between. When used as a subclass, it enhances regular gun/combat. Get used to me switching between gun/ and gunblade, by the way. The 3 styles are, so tempted to make a Devil May Cry style pun, but I'm resisting. Fomel style, which is an offensive style with hard-hitting attacks. When you just attack, you gain a sturdy effect. For those who aren't familiar with that terminology, sturdy effect is what's commonly referred to as when you get an effect that allows your character to not receive any form of knockback or knockback nullification. And for you fight game players out there, super armor. Zandi style, a speed-orientated style that increases your photon art attack speed animation, and upon evading an attack, you can perform a photon art counter. So basically like hero counter or the little phantom homing blast. You have your dash counter ability when you have Zandi style. And lastly, Baron style. Also, for those who know how to properly pronounce these names, shut up. You should know how to properly pronounce these names. These are Japanese people trying to make English syllables come together to make new words. I don't really think there's a wrong way to pronounce them, but I'm sure someone will disagree in the comments, and you can do that, feel free. Baron style, a more defensive style, increases guard points on photon arts. Successfully just guards will decrease received damage and increase normal attack strength. So this is basically like a mini étoile, or étoile, sorry. The changing of the styles influence the power of your photon arts. Baron style enhanced photon art range and guard points for stay arts. You also gain +1 on your voltage meter from activating stay arts. Now, just to give a little bit of clarification, the voltage meter is, well, for some odd reason, what they're calling the gear gauge associated with this class. Now, for those who don't know what the gear gauge is, or you never thought to pay attention to it, go in front of your photon art meter and look at that yellow bar that's directly above it on most of your, excuse me, look at that yellow bar that's right above your photon art list in the middle of your hotkey. That's your gear gauge, which I've often referred to as your limit break gauge. However, in the case of this class, it's called the voltage meter. Zandi style, move art attack speed increases, as we already mentioned, but you gain +1 voltage from activating move arts. Fomal style gains +1 voltage just from attacking normally. I might be using Fomal and Baron a lot. You know, mixing my offense with that ever so sweet decent. There's also a little bit of a statement on class skills, and this is a translation of it, again, courtesy of Bumped. Links will be in the description, don't worry. Luster voltage. Gain voltage by attacking. According to the amount of voltage you have, you can cast Shifter or Deban, increasing your attack and gain other effects. You also have non-elemental abilities. Convert your elemental damage into range attack based damage. Oh, well, that's interesting. And weapon resist rule out. Not sure what that's going to translate to in the North American version. Now, what this does is ignore enemy weapon resistance for a limited time. Subluster gun slash boost. They should probably shorten that. Increases the power of your gunblade / gun slash power when used as a subclass. Okay, so synergy's not that bad. And a few side details. Luster will only be able to use gunblades. Yes. Yes. I know some people weren't sure. I know some people were sure. They did mention it. However, that information does not trickle down inherently to everyone. So here and now, here's another official confirmation. Luster will only be using them gunblade / gun slashes. It can swap between 3 different elemental styles as well. So basically a Fornis weapon. I wonder if the North Americans have Fornis weapons yet. Luster cannot use techniques. Certain techniques can be cast from special weapon action skills. That's referring to the Shifter and Deban, of course. Even when used as a subclass, the support effect from Luster voltage will still apply to the gun slash. Yay. Subluster GS boost will also further enhance the Gunblade's gameplay when Luster is used as a sub. Luster will not have a class instructor, nor will it have a training quest. Now see, that feels like a fucking problem to me, and that's one of the only things I'm truly annoyed by. And it's something I don't really want to get into here, but let's just say for a very, very, very long time, training and tutorial modes in this game were practically non-existent and were considered a joke. And here they are making their most premier class basically have absolutely no tutorial. I don't like the idea of that. A class explanation along with the level cap and skill point orders can be found at Coffee. I don't know why they need to mention that. We all knew that. It will feature a smart photon art system to assist you while playing. Now this truly disturbs me to the point of damn near exploding like my name was Vegeta. Okay, so the smart photon art, when explained later in detail, is literally the game autopiloting which photon arts to do for you by repeatedly pressing that button. It's basically a button mash Dynasty Warriors type button situation going on. I don't think there should ever be a point in an RPG, especially an MMORPG, where this should be a thing. If you want to make some type of easy mode or easy control scheme, I understand. I am totally down for it. Look at Dragon Ball FighterZ. They lowered the skill entry barrier, but the skill ceiling is still high. What am I supposed to feel exactly when you tell me, hey, if you press this one button, we gonna autopilot everything for you, man? The Sega giveth and the Sega taketh away. I'm sorry. I really don't like that feature, but obviously I'm not the target demographic. I've been playing this game for 8 years, and back in the day when I was super bored after hitting max level, I was soloing EQ and raid bosses. But then I realized, man, that's pointlessly meticulous. And plus, it's not even incentivized. You get more rare drops, experience, and boost when you beat up things with the party. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Some side notes for other material that was there. For the summoners, whom I feel a certain way about, but I respect you. You got a new pet coming, and that motherfucker looked like he needs to be a damn boss, not a pet. Legendary Digimon Pokemon looking ass. I don't know the pet's exact name, and from what it seems like, other than that, hey, let me know how you feel about the new class in the comments. I'm gonna let this footage play for maybe an extra 3 or 5 minutes and, just shut up and let you guys enjoy it with some background music, so you North American players who visit can also see what's going on. I look forward to using this class, and I look forward to immediately taking the Smart PA off of my class button list.